Well, hello everyone, Shiny and Charlie here with another video, and today I wanted to do this video. Okay, let me tell you how the subject came up. I don't listen to any kind of secular music. The only kind of music I listen to is gospel music, but they do play music on my job, and they heard this song, and I'm gonna see if I can find it. And the song said this. It was really like the lyrics stood out that much that it kind of just kicked me out of whatever I was doing. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, did she just say? And so it sparked up this conversation about being single and mattering, and is your life better if you're single? Are you happier if you're single? And you're always happier when you're with someone. Keep in mind, I'm the only single person in my office. Out of everyone that works in my office, I'm the only single person. So in almost every conversation, every debate, everything we have when it comes to regarding relationships, I'm usually on the side by myself. I do this video to talk to you guys and let you guys know, like, it's okay if you're single. It's okay that it is possible to be happy and to be single. I know society makes us think that if we're not in a relationship, something's wrong with us. There's nothing wrong with you. Well, there's nothing wrong with me. There might be something wrong with you, but there ain't nothing wrong with me. But nah, I'm just kidding. But seriously, you know, society makes us think that there's something wrong with us, that we're missing out when we're not in a relationship, that's where our joy comes. And you hear people say, well, I wasn't whole until I met this person, or I wasn't whole until I met that person. If you can't be complete and happy by yourself, you're not going to be complete and happy in a relationship. If you're unhappy by yourself, this goes further than, whether or not you're in a relationship. So the first thing that I do to remain happy while I'm single is I start my day off positive. I first get up, after I snooze a couple of times, after I brush my teeth, I go into morning prayer. And after I go into morning prayer, I read my Bible. Then and all the time I have Charlie out with me, so I'm interacting with my bird. Then if I have time, I work out. After I work out, I take my bath, and then I get all my animals squared away. I head on to work. So whatever your thing may be, yours may be something else. This is what works for me. Start your day off doing something self-enriching, and it will put you in a positive mood for the rest of the day. It will just make you happy. You start your day off happy, the rest of your day is going to go happy. Not saying everything's going to be all peachy all day long, but we can't control the things that happen to us. We can only control the way we respond to those things. And start your day off positive. That's one thing. The second thing that I do to remain happy while single is, you take care of your health. And that whatever that may mean to you, diet, exercise, beauty routine, making sure you get more sleep, your emotional state, your mental health. And one thing about food, when you say diet, food affects the way we are. Have you ever been hangry? Food affects our mood, our happiness, and there are certain foods, and I'm going to put a link to this research thing that I found where it was showing that different foods affect our moods in different ways. Diet and exercise, that is important, but sometimes we want to fix all this on the outside. We want to fix our weight. We want to fix our complexion, by putting on makeup. We want to fix doing our hair. We want to fix all of that, but without working on what's on the inside. You have to be healthy to even be in a relationship. Sometimes we want to jump in a relationship and we still got baggage from the last relationship. Sometimes we have to. That's why I don't understand when people jump from woman to woman to woman to woman to woman, or man to man to man to man to man, because all you're doing is adding baggage on. Like, deal with that issue that you had with that person. Deal with that heartache, that pain, whatever it may be, because eventually you're going to see it again if you don't deal with it. And the worst thing is to have a good person, man or woman, pay for what a bad one did. So that's another thing. Take care of your mental and emotional health as well. So the next thing is to learn how to appreciate your own company. And when I say that, you know, focus on your own interests. Like me, I love hiking, I love gardening, and of course I love my animals, I love Jesus, I love church, I love all that, and I love going to the gun range. Yes sir. But I learned how to appreciate doing stuff on my own, enjoying my own company, just being happy with myself, even if I'm out in the yard gardening. I remember when I was married, I used to spend so much time outside in my yard gardening. And you know, my husband's like, you know, I'm not getting anything from you. Like, you're using all this time to garden and you're not giving me time. Yeah, I'm enjoying the food that you're bringing in, but I mean, I need some time too. So I made a compromise. You know, I said, okay, I'm just gonna garden from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. just 4 hours, and whatever doesn't get done that day, it just doesn't get done. So, but now that I'm single, if I want to spend 8, 9, 10, 12 hours outside in the garden, I can do that, you know, and I'm enjoying my own company. So that's another thing. Like, start learning how to be happy being alone. And one thing I've learned, that if you're unhappy alone, your issues are far greater than you just not being with someone. You know, find out why you can't enjoy your own company. Find out why you don't want to be alone. Find out, you know, dig deeper, because 9 times out of 10 you're not going to be happy when you're with another person as well. You know, you don't want to base your happiness on a person. You don't want to do that. Another thing is trying new things. You know, things like cooking class, taekwondo, whatever. Try new things. Like, when you're in a relationship, sometimes, you know, you can try new things with a person, or a person can introduce you to new things, but try new things on your own, and you'll be surprised. Like, when I started hiking after my husband and I separated. This was something new that I tried, and I absolutely love it. Like, that is, oh my God, one of the greatest joys is hiking to me. So try new things. Another one is appreciate what you have right now. Appreciate who and what is in your life right now. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the past about what this person did or what that person did, or who's coming into your life in the future, blah, 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 blah. Focus on who you have right now, because you can have relationships other than romantic relationships. Like, when my husband and I separated, like, I started getting closer to my mom. I started, you know, spending more time with my mom, spending more time with my best friend. I really just started nurturing the relationships that I still have. So just because you're not in a romantic relationship doesn't mean that you can't nurture the relationships that you have. I'm gonna try to hurry up. Another one is be honest with yourself. Like, some women, and I've been guilty of this, when you've been cheated on, or when you break up with someone's like, I don't care, I don't need no man anyway, blah, 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 I don't want to be in a relationship, blah, 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 blah. But be honest with yourself. If you're mad, say you're mad. If you're bitter, say you're bitter. If you're hurt, say you're hurt. Deal with that before you can move on, because it's just like an alcoholic or a person with an addiction. The first step is to admit there is a problem. So be honest with yourself. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be bitter. But it's not okay to stay that way. And if you don't admit it, then you're just piling a bunch of mess on top of that, and eventually it's going to eat you alive. Eventually it's going to rear its ugly head. So be honest with yourself. So, and this one right here is, you know, don't hate. I mean, sometimes when you, and I'm guilty of, I've done it before, and this may be just me. Sometimes when you've been hurt and you just recently gotten out of a relationship, you go to Walmart or you go wherever, and you see people holding hands and you know, showing all this PDA, and you're just kind of like, he probably cheating on her, and you know, he probably go home and bust her head in, and she cheating on him. They ain't that happy. Ain't nobody that happy. I've done that before. That's not okay. Because you don't know what that person had to go through. If that is their happily ever after, you don't know what that person had to go to get to that point. You don't know what struggles this person, how many times this person was cheated on, how many times this person was hurt, had their heart broken before they found this person that they're obviously, you know, happy with. You know, so don't hate on other people. You know, when you see love, oh, that's sweet, that's cute. It may even make you sad sometimes, but don't hate on them. You know, you never know. Your day may be coming, you know, but it's not gonna come by you hating on other people. The last one is kind of sort of like the one I already talked about, focusing on today. And what I mean about focusing on today is kind of like appreciate what you have. Focus on what you're doing today. Focus on who's in your life today. Focus on, don't even think about tomorrow. You know, it's a scripture in the Bible. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. I'm paraphrasing a little bit here. Don't worry about tomorrow. Let tomorrow worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. So basically, what I said that to say, don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about when you're going to find Mr. Right. Don't worry about when this is going to happen or when that's going to happen. Trust in the Lord, and your time is going to be your time. But while you're single, you don't have to be sad. You don't have to be bitter. You don't have to be angry. You can be happy. Like, this is like, while you're single, all the things you wanted to do, get those things done. You know, like, get those, and make yourself, use this time to become a better you. I honestly believe that every single person that has hurt me, that has cheated on me, that has come in and out of my life, has come into my life for a reason. There was a lesson that I was supposed to learn from that person. So thank you. I ain't gonna call y'all out, but thank you for teaching me that lesson. Thank you for teaching me, you know, that I can be alone and happy at the same time. Being alone does not mean being alone. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. You can be alone and be just as happy. Just as happy. Like right now in my life, I'm happy. I'm finally, and it's been a long time since I've been happy. Like, I pretended to be happy. I smiled and I put on this disguise like I was happy. But right now, I can honestly say, I'm happy. And I'm single. So it is possible. So I hope everything I said made sense. I'm sorry if I rambled on a little bit too much. But I just wanted to let people know out there that it is possible that you can be happy and you can be single at the same time. If you have any more tips, if you have a story you want to tell me, if you want me to do more videos about relationships, being single, all that kind of stuff, let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to. This channel is a plethora of some of everything. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. And again, as usual, toodaloo. Bye-bye. I'm going to put you in a fryer. I'm going to fry you. Okay, I won't fry you.